Yeah, this is the heavy hitter. I'm gonna pull up the list. So you won't see my face, but I'm right with you. There was an article that dropped a couple days ago, about 4 days ago, on ScreenRant.com, documenting the never released, never produced James Cameron unrealized X-Men movie. They've got 10 bullet points, and have you checked out the list at all? Is this all or no?
No, this is the first I'm hearing about it, and I'm excited. So, where's this list?
It's in the sheet for today, the one from earlier. So development. So let's just get to it. There's 10 of them. So development began in 1984. X-Men didn't hit screens until 2000. A live-action adaptation of the Mutants comic book adventures began development way back in 1984 at Orion Pictures. In 1989, they had a half-decade of development. The project was brought to James Cameron, who became attached as producer and spearheaded the effort to acquire funding from a major studio. It was going to be called Wolverine and the X-Men.
That is a certain story arc.
Right. So if it's between 84 and 89, this is clear Mel Gibson territory. This is clearly Mel Gibson territory. I just see him sending Mel Gibson in a yellow outfit on some Terminator shit in the woods.
Nah. They wanted Bob Hoskins to be Wolverine, bro.
Right, which is which is even more funnier. But I can see Bob pulling it off though. If I was doing it, I'm doing Mel, but because Bob was still young then, he was still doing he was about to do some Roger Rabbit shit.
He would have had to get in shape though, because Wolverine wasn't a fat nigga. He was just a short dude.
Right, he couldn't be a drunk detective, a has-been, a used to do. Let's see. Bob Hoskins, number 6. Now, does the name Catherine Bigelow ring a bell?
She was the director of The Hurt Locker, or am I thinking?
Well, it's kind of a trick question, because back then when they were doing this, she was James Cameron's wife. So, right. So he was trying to get. This is what you call twofold for Mr. Cameron. He was trying to get a win in these streets and a win at home.
Like Homeboy did when he put what was his name? When Spielberg put that non-acting ass chick in the Indiana Jones flick because he was smashing. I remember that. Yeah. Okay.
Right.
Well, Bigelow's got talent. Have you seen the Hurt Locker?
I've seen Hurt Locker and it was good, but that was many, many moons after this. So, and they were 2010 Best Director. And of course, funny thing is that it went up against Cameron's own Avatar and won. Cameron was in direct contact with Stan Lee. So, Stan was getting high with his ladies. He was talking Excelsior to all of that.
Excelsior.
They were going to bring, this is part of the Chris Claremont run. I think this is towards the beginning of it from what they were talking about, if it's between 84 and 89. They were going to bring back Jean Grey in the comics just so they could use Jean Grey in the movie.
Damn.
Right. This is after Dark Phoenix, which, if you're a comic head, like, you remember how, like, it's like the moonwalk happened. Like, that whole saga was, like, off the charts. It was off the wall. So they were going to actually work her back to the comics so they could use in the movie. Who do you think would have been Jean Grey back then? Oh, you got to go. Gina Davis, right?
Gina Davis.
You got to. Thelma Louise, yes. Yes, Lord. Please do. Shit. Let's go back. God damn. Angela Bassett was gonna play Storm. You fucking kidding me?
She can still play Storm now.
She can play Storm right fucking now. She hasn't changed in 40 years. She would have done Storm and then Boys in the Hood 7 months later. I would have watched this movie. Let's just be clear, and there's 3 more points left.
It would have been, look, the thing is, for the type of stuff you want to see on screen and what we've become accustomed to since, 95, 96 with the CGI, the movie wouldn't probably, if they would have came out with it in the 80s, it wouldn't look as good as it would have looked if it was done now. But because Cameron was attached to it, I'm definitely watching it. Because Aliens, you kidding me? Aliens?
Right.
Terminator?
Right.
Bruh.
Right. Bruh.
Schwarzenegger is Cyclops.
Easy. It's simple, bro. It's too easy. It's too fun. You could have Dolph Lundgren in there as Omega fucking Red if you want. If you want to just really got a budget, you just want to show the fuck out. It says that Gary Oldman was he was penned to do the script, and do you know what movie he's known for?
Is that Big Trouble in Little China?
That is Big Trouble in Little China, man.
Come on.
Like, that's a fun movie, bro. That's a fun movie today. Like, right now, that's a fun movie.
I love that movie.
I wish this movie would have happened.
Right there, Kurt Russell's gonna be in the flick.
That's fine. Kurt Russell.
Tom Cruise is gonna be Cyclops.
If you make it Tom Cruise Cyclops,
Arnold is gonna be Colossus.
That means Kurt Russell's Iron Man. He's gonna fly by and say some smart ass shit and then go off somewhere with like 3 blondes.
Oh yeah, I guess you could switch those 2.
Yeah, the white boys were interchangeable. It didn't matter. There was plenty of roles to go around, like there is right now.
Mel Gibson could have been Magneto. You cut off that Mad Max hair.
He could have been Magneto.
He could have been Magneto.
Who would I have as Magneto? Huh. Damn, that's a good question. I gotta think.
I would have watched that movie, but now I want Cameron to make it. Come on, Cam.
I want him to make it, but I want him to take us all back to '88 so he can do it the way he was gonna do it back then. Like,
nah, I want to see him do it now.
But they all old.
But he ain't gotta get them. I just know if Cameron put the movie together, it's gonna be solid.
No, if Cameron's doing it, yeah, no, that's a win. He turned Terminator, the franchise, into a family movie, a movie for every member of the fucking family. Like, get the fuck out of here. That, like, just reading this gets me excited about the movie that's never gonna happen. Like, damn, man, I would have liked to see that movie. They said after you talk about 5 years, which is crazy, man. It's so ridiculous how hard it is sometimes to get some shit made out here. He went to the Spider-Man project, which is why they didn't finish it, but they never finished Spider-Man either. So, well, not Cameron's version at least. But damn, you know who I think of when I think of an 80s Magneto for some reason is Pierce Brosnan. Like, that's the first guy that comes to mind for me.
James Bond?
Yeah, a young Pierce Brosnan.
Maybe, I can see that.
But I'm like, is there somebody else? I don't know. But that's compelling.
You know who could have been Professor X? It's the same nigga. Captain Picard.
Patrick Stewart. Next generation.
He's looked the same for forever. He could have done it. Easy.
And if this happens, Denzel is definitely Black Panther. Like, for sure. Like, for sure.
Okay.
Right. Okay. Wakanda forever. Now you listen. That would have been a good fucking movie, man. That would have been a really good fucking movie. Goddamn, Cameron. Aliens, by the way, or the franchise, which I've never seen. Alien was directed by Ridley Scott. Aliens was directed by James Cameron, the one we've been talking about.
And it's the best one out of the entire fucking thing.
And even though I know the third one gets shitted on, it was still directed by David Fincher. So in terms of your like Hall of Fame directors on one franchise, I don't know any other franchise that can say that.
Bro, let me tell you something about Aliens. I've seen that shit 1,000 fucking times. I will watch it again. Aliens, I'm telling you, look, because if you're talking about the whole, the as a whole, and you can throw the AVP shit out, fuck that. That shit, they just tried to like bridge Predator and Alien together. Annihilation was in one of them. Okay, whatever.
Sanaya.
But Prometheus, Alien Covenant, Aliens, Alien 3, and then Alien Resurrection. All of those movies, let's put it this way, Aliens is an A+ fucking flick. Aliens. The rest of those movies, to be honest with you, they in the B category. BC category. But Aliens is so good that it holds all of that shit together.
No,
it's that good. Sigourney Weaver is my first, like, as you know.
That's your first white girl crush? Go ahead, say it. Go ahead, say it.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, you think about it. No, but I'm just talking about when you're talking about female, heroines. The female badass, she's the first one that I ever saw in Aliens. Because remember, she was in Ghostbusters and she was okay, but she wasn't like in Aliens. Look, dude, I'm gonna give you a homework assignment. You have to watch Aliens to understand why she's such a badass in Aliens. And then it'll make sense if you ever watch the other two that come on after that, why she is the way she is. But you have to watch Alien to get why she is the person she is in Aliens. And in Aliens, nigga, like, if I wouldn't, nigga, I wouldn't fuck with her today. Like, if I see Sigourney Weaver coming down the street, it's like, talk about a fucking badass. Like, she's such a fucking man. Like, nigga, you got a homework assignment. You need to watch Alien and then Aliens. The other ones, I can tell you which order they come in if you want to see the whole story, whatever. But Alien and then Aliens. Now, Alien is kind of slow. So if you ain't into the slow sci-fi shit, then you might not get into it. But you have to see that to see her character, to understand how dope she is in Aliens. You need it. Now, like I said, Prometheus, Alien Covenant, Alien 3, which I thought was good, Alien Resurrection, which is but Alien and Aliens together, like, and you only, like I said, you only need Alien to understand why she's so dope in Aliens. If you watch Aliens by itself, she's still gonna seem dope. But comparing her character from Aliens to Alien, that's why I say you should watch both. Because she, to this day, she's still one of my favorite fucking movie characters of all time. Like, easy. Ripley, nigga, easy. The shit she was doing, like, nigga, watch the shit. You know what? You're doing this shit tonight. You're doing it tonight. It's on HBO. You can find it. It's also on Prime for free.
I'm not doing it tonight. You know what I'm doing tonight. Don't say that to them. Don't.
Bro,
shit. No, I want to watch it. I've been it's on the queue. It's on the list. I mean, from what I've been told, Aliens, like specific tropes and things that people do in sci-fi, like 80% of them come from Aliens, from what I've been.
and you watch the movie and see, nigga, the movie is over 30 years old and it's still like it goes. Like the shit go, it go. I still watch that movie and be nervous, like I don't know what's gonna happen. That movie go.
Right
I
on.
can start spouting out fucking lines to you from that shit right now, but I'm not gonna do that. You need to watch that shit, nigga. Look, you got a week.
I why?
Go.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm gonna do my best to watch it within this week. All right, I'm not gonna make no promises right now. Um, Clearly, you're banging the gavel for this because I can hear it in my headset. But no, I mean, I have no problem checking out a great movie. So not much resistance there.
If you had to pick your favorite director, whatever, like Cameron is mine. Like the motherfucker, like even his shit that ain't that great, I love that shit. Like this nigga is so like his shit is so like I don't know, man. Like
Nah, he puts his foot in just about everything he's put out, bro. Like my favorite director is Nolan. But James Cameron is on my Rushmore for sure.
yeah,
And I also like David Fincher. Like I ain't never seen nothing before after like Fight Club. Like I seen motherfuckers try to do Fight Club after that, but nah, that's perfect. I mean, it's not perfect, but like there's nothing like that. So when I saw that David Fincher did the third one, I was like, God damn, that's like having Phil Jackson, Pat Riley, and Popovich is like running your franchise one after another.
But understand, it's not only that, but you got the actors. You got Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, Isaiah Thomas, Elijah Wan,
the Dream
Charles
Team,
Barkley
the
before
real
he
one.
got fat, like just wrecking shit. Like I'm nigga, the Terminator franchise, okay? We talking look, all the dope actors was so entertaining. Like they in all of them. Like they in all of them. Homeboy, this in Terminator. The first Terminator is in Aliens. Actually, two of them from the first Terminator is in Aliens. Okay,
See, I didn't know that.
Nigga, I'm telling you, man. Like, and Terminator 2, everybody knows that's the best one. But Nick, like, bruh, Cameron, bruh, no, you can't tell me nothing about this. This nigga's cold. He's cold.
No, I mean,
the way they develop characters, man.
Right. Avatar was sick. It's insane that the second was taking this long, but I also know the reason why it's taking this long is because it's that the things he wants to do with the movie, the technology isn't there yet. So he's waiting for motherfuckers to catch up to him. Hurry up.
Here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you this.
I didn't know he's your favorite director though. That's bro, interesting.
He's up there. Like you talking about, I don't like to pick a number one. I don't like doing that. But shit, if we having that conversation, he's there. And I'm gonna make the argument here that I like the Avatar, but out of all the Cameron shit that I've seen, despite how good Avatar looks and all that stuff, Avatar is my least favorite Cameron shit. My least favorite, and that's the one that got billions of dollars, right? But that's my least favorite. My least favorite.
Yeah.
But, bro, man, like I could, like right now, like when we get off, I could watch Terminator 2 and be happy like I'm 10 years old again. I could watch Aliens and be happy like I'm at the theater sneaking in with my cousins to watch the shit like we did the first time. You feel me? Like this shit go. Like Aliens is so dope that they still making shit now. Like they making Perry now to copy off of it, like the Ripley shoes,
right?
The alien shoe, yeah. Come on, man, that shit go, man. I'm telling you, man. Listen, it's right here, bro. Don't even play it. Look.
The whole thing.
The whole thing. And next to it, I got Prometheus and Aliens Covenant over here, whatever. But nigga, like Terminator, please. Cameron is the shit. Cameron is my Popovich. No joke. Cameron is my Popovich right there.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. Man, Terminator 1 is a fucking kill fest. And the nigga that saves the day shows up with nothing but his dick. Like, that's it.
Right.
And he gets the job done. Like, you talk about you using what you got? Okay.
That nigga was running around in some sweatpants and no drawers and some shoes with no socks and a t-shirt. The whole movie.
Try to save all of society.
And he miraculously ends up in Aliens. That's all I'm gonna say.
He's like, well, we already talked about my man, what's his name? Michael Biehn. He's a
Yeah.
great fucking actor. But yeah, bro. No, but then he turned the second one. Like, if you go back, well, you already know, don't too many people die in the second one. Like, he teases to death. Like, my man Patrick Stewart, that's not his name, but the T-2000, he really don't kill people like the way they was getting murked in the first one. Like, he just more intimidating. You know what I'm saying? He just sold you off of the look. I mean, Cameron's brilliant, bro. The fact that he was able to turn Terminator, a complete murder fest, into a movie for the family of 2.2 kids and the mom and the dad in the second one, bro, I'm golf clapping. I'm golf clapping right
look,
now.
man, I'm such a fan of his shit that I'm telling you, it's the movies that he has his hands on directly in a franchise. Those movies make me want to watch the other ones, even if he doesn't have his hand directly in doing it. Like, people shit on Terminator Genesis. I still like it because it's a part of that overall. You know what I'm saying?
The story, right?
Yeah,
right.
It's a part of that universe, and it's because of the stuff that Cameron impressed on me when I was younger. So now it's like, if anything, like if another Terminator, Dark Fate, all these new shits that come out that are somehow related to a Cameron film, like, I'm gonna watch the shit, even if I know it ain't gonna be as good as the Cameron shit. It's almost like I have this allegiance to the nigga, and he ain't even had shit to do with some of these flicks.
Well, that's the thing. Like, as we're talking about it, I'm like, damn, every time he's touched something and then someone tries to touch the same thing after him, it's never as good. It's never matched up to what he was able to do. That speaks volumes, bro. That speaks volumes.
Nigga, like, I'm gonna dust these bitches off.
Now I'm gonna have to step up Aliens on the queue now that we're talking about it. Now that I'm thinking about it
watch
that way.
Alien and then watch Aliens, okay? As a matter of fact, you ain't even got to pay that much attention to Alien. Just have it on in the background, and when Sigourney's on screen, pay attention to her. Because the rest of the shit don't really, whatever. But Alien, and try to get the extended version.
Is that on Max?
It's an extra 20 minutes or so.
Is that on Max, or you got it right there?
I got the extended version here. I don't know if Max is showing it, but the extended version has an extra 20 minutes or so on there.
For sure. Well, folks, I think that's it for the actual show. I think we've gone on about Cameron long enough.
I know,
at least
he
on the
ain't
recording. Right.
He ain't paying us.
Not yet. My name is Alexander Asafa. This is B. Waltz. This is Brotherhood Language, approaching conversation kinetically about fiction. Black as fuck. We will be back 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Monday, every Monday, as long as my phone don't crash again, as long as my partner don't get pulled over again. We're gonna be here. You know, shit happens though. It's called life. You can catch us on Twitter and Instagram, BLACKAZFUK. You know what that spells. That's the Instagram handle. That's the Twitter handle. The website is www.blackafhq.com. You can join our show next week right there at the Black AF Live section on the website. Strength and blessings to y'all. B Walt, will you please stop this recording?
I will after I say this last thing. Coogler, I have faith that Coogler is going to be similar to me as how I feel about him as I do with Cameron. You know what I'm saying? Because I see it in him. I see the stories. I mean, even when Creed, you know, people complain about Creed a little bit, but I see it. He got that shit. Because Fruitvale, that shit's amazing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Coogler is gonna get to that point for me too. Like I'll watch anything that he makes.
Well, then I guess we catching Bitterroot then. We'll have a review when that shit drops.
Oh hell yeah.
So gotta be better than Yasuke. Let's not forget.
I can make an anime better than Yasuke, and I don't even know how to do it.
That says a lot. Good night, folks. You have a great life.